Hey, Lance, good morning, buddy. I'm running kind of late today, but I slept in because Pop ain't here, so I had nobody wake me up early to do anything, and so I ended up sleeping in. Dad's at the respite thing. What am I doing? Oh, I know. I gotta put my link up there, don't I? Yes, I did just wake up. Oh, well, slow down, slow down, slow down. I just woke up. Okay, yep. Morning, Eric. Let's see. Morning, Lance. Steve Mosley, big winner from the show. 922 morning. Good morning, D. Downtown Underground. Lance McCoo guy. What's up, 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 up? And that's it. Just going fast. That's all it was. Okay.
Hey, sir, excuse me.
I can't hear you. What
I
happened to
said,
your
great. Docking your YouTube page. Oh, wait, you don't get any.
What happened to your headphone thing? You sound so much clearer on it.
Hold on a second. I'll get it set up for the next red light.
That's cool. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Automatically connected or not. It'd be nice if it did. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Steve Mosley, hooks and hammocks. Good morning, Chris and Telly. More Telly than Chris.
Much better. Hey, good morning, Chris. Telly. Oh, shoot.
Good morning, Miss D. Again. You know, Buggy, I did start her live because you weren't on here, buddy. You even there?
Say what, man?
You know, I did start her live because you wasn't on here this
You
morning. I
did?
had to. Yeah,
You should have texted me. I'm sorry.
I did text you.
Oh.
I said, "Where are you at? Why are you not live?"
Oh, no, dude. I was sleeping. You kidding me? I had a full night's sleep without any interruptions. So, yeah, no. Sorry.
Oh, I thought maybe because you were up watching that stupid presidential debate.
That had nothing to do with me sleeping in. Yeah, man, it's just that no reason no one woke me up or anything in the middle of the night. I didn't have to clean any messes or anything up. Morning, Doc. So,
You mean little man didn't wake you up to pee?
nope. He
Dang.
was sleeping too. He was tired because I didn't go to bed though. I don't know. It was late. I know that. Yeah, I probably didn't go to bed till 1:30 or so. I bet.
I went to sleep shortly after the bait shop went off.
Oh shoot. Note to self: don't use these bandages no more. Too tight. Yes.
Good morning, Keith. Doc Reed.
That's that hurts. Oh man, I need to mow this morning. I was gonna get up and go fishing until I decided the adult thing to do is mow my yard, so I decided to sleep in and mow.
Yeah,
Now,
you got all weekend to fish.
yeah, now it looks like it just might rain, which really sucks. Let's
Uh,
see.
I don't think we're supposed to get any rain today. I think it ain't supposed to be here until tomorrow.
Hmm.
Got to make sure when before I get home today, call Curtis on my way home.
Hmm.
Yeah, yep. Most of the peaches on the peach tree went to waste.
Well, you got a peach tree?
Yeah, there's a peach tree out back. I should have picked them last weekend. Well, a lot of them most of them were overripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, bugs started getting to them and everything else. When I did which ones were actually good, I took them, washed them off, and let them sit in the water overnight, and then gave them to my buddy at work. And also, I went out there and shaking all the limbs, so all the the overripe ones would fall out, and
Uh-huh.
damn, one of them didn't almost hit me in the damn eye. So I don't know if I got some of that sap in my
Oh,
eye or something.
no kidding. Safety vest.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have had
I
my
should have put
safety
them.
vest on. I had a peach accident.
I should have put my bug shield on.
Yeah, that's as bad as having a lawnmower accident.
Uh, It's all right. Then I go in the house and I'm sitting there and I look out the back door and here comes the deer.
Oh,
They're
really?
out there eating. They're eating up all the peaches.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Well, that give you something to bait them up with, I reckon.
yeah,
Mm. Damn it.
trash pandas are probably out there last night eating peaches.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that place I took Dad to yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think I'd put him there.
Mm,
In fact, I almost went back and got him, except I didn't like it that much.
wow. Was that bad?
Nah, it wasn't that. I don't know, but yeah, no, I don't know. It wasn't. I guess you shouldn't judge the book by the cover. I guess you know what I mean. Actually, when I got there, they were having like an employee celebration thing because they passed their state inspection again with 100%. So they had like a
Yeah.
food truck in there, and you can go out and buy some tenderloins and stuff for lunch. And so I don't know. And the people were nice, so I'll figure it out. I guess it's just because it wasn't as fancy as that one place. You know what I mean? But that one place is like I said, for the one place, the other place he went, they don't even accept Medicaid people or Medicare, whichever one it is that I got to fill an application out today for. The lady was real cool. The administration lady helped me. I learned a lot,
Yeah,
about
but the other place serves beer on Fridays.
exactly. But he can't go there. He can only go there for hospice. He can't go there and live, unfortunately.
Dang.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll think about it.
There you here. Stop. Change it.
I don't know. Maybe just because it's an older building and stuff.
Like I said, maybe when you go pick him up and go take a tour of it, you know what I mean? Or did you do that already?
Yeah, it's not that big. I've seen most of it. Yeah, it's a pretty small place.
Hmm.
Oh, really, Lance? I just looked at the radar. I didn't see anything. If I did, I don't remember, so I shouldn't have looked at it till I wake up. But yeah, it's nice and cool, man. I slept so good. The only thing that'd been better had I had my window up. Where you headed, Chris?
We just got on 65. We just leaving home.
Yep. Where you headed to?
Tennessee.
Oh, oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, he's going to go down there and try to get that belt. I hope
Oh,
you got Miss Telly with you, because if you ain't got her, you ain't got a chance.
well, I'm brain dead. I done them classes all week. Good morning, Jody. You know what I mean? So anything that happened this week, I have no clue of. It just none.
All good. Yes, I am here.
See, now you got a chance, Chris.
Yeah, my I've got I've got
No time.
if we win, it's all because of Telly. If we
Right?
lose, if
It's
we
all
don't
because of
win,
you.
it's all because of Telly.
I
No,
mean,
no, no.
so
It's all because of
regardless,
Chris.
it'll be my fault.
Here's what
Mhm.
typically happens. Every time we have went to Tennessee to compete in any tournament, we have always caught the fish that wins the tournament either before the tournament or after the tournament.
Yeah.
But this time, we're not actually going to have time to catfish before the tournament because we're not going to get down there until this afternoon. We need to. I got some new rigs I want to tie up, and we got any time at all. It's bait time, and then tomorrow morning's all about bait, and then the tournament's Saturday night. So
Oh, it's a night tournament. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Good thing. It's going to be so hot down
yeah,
there.
it's 95 every day down there.
No kidding. Well, it's nice here
Yeah.
this morning, ain't it?
Yes,
It's awesome right now, which is why
it's
I'm
going to be
going.
so hot down there. We canceled our campsite and got a room.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Cost us an extra
Yeah.
$400 or $500.
But yeah, man, there's no way I'd camp in a tent in that temperature and humidity. No way. Well, if I had one of them tent air
So
conditioner things I seen online, then maybe. But then I wouldn't ever want to get out of the tent.
we don't have no AC in our tent.
No.
We got a fan, we got a
Yeah.
heater, but no AC.
Oh, I almost.
Hey, I'll admit it. I'm a glamper.
I think I got up about 4:30 to let the dog out or something. I can't remember. It was late or early one too, but I remember thinking, man, if you leave now, you could go fishing. Be there about the time the sun comes up, maybe.
We'll hang out with you guys until we lose signal, which could be 10 minutes, could be 3 hours. You never know.
Okay, cool. Cool. We'll be here. Oh man, I'm still trying to wake up. So I'm glad you guys are up there. To be honest with you, I'm struggling this morning. I gotta go take my medicine and stuff. So I'll be right back.
What to take it to Geritol?
Yeah, yeah. And I have freedom this weekend. I may get the Viagra out. You never know.
Oh my.
Uh,
You do you, buddy.
well, I would have to recommend instead of Viagra, you use Cialis because that helps us out, because we make Cialis.
I guess it's that what's that new stuff? Blue Chew? I guess what
I
that
don't know
is.
what that is.
I don't know either. I don't need none of that stuff. I'm not that old.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I just keep seeing infomercials about it.
You don't see those kind of infomercials unless you're watching the wrong stuff.
No, it's ads on Facebook that come through all the time about Blue
Well,
Chew, where you'll see it.
the reason they're showing you those types of ads because of the stuff you're watching.
Probably the friends I got on my list keep sending me
Stop.
reels.
If you stop watching, if you stop looking up, men seeking men and stuff like that, then you wouldn't get those kind of ads.
I ain't never looked up that kind of stuff in my life.
Hey, there go, boy. I see why. Now the wheelchair is that way.
Jody, good morning.
I was going to get it in just a minute, but
Oh, I got you.
Don't forget to send me the link today, Jody. If you got an open spot.
boy, little guy. Hey, the good boy. He's a good boy, yes, he is.
Hey, have you guys seen Greenwell in chat this morning?
No, I haven't seen him yet. I think that's a cool thing he's going to be doing. And think when do you say October or September? Take a.
August. August.
Is it August?
Yeah, August. The last day of August, I believe, because we actually have to work.
It's just like you got to work.
Anybody listening that doesn't know, Mike Greenwell Fishing is doing Take a First Responder Fishing. I believe it's August 31st.
Yeah, you're right.
I know for sure it's a day we got to work. So. But it's a fantastic thing, and if you want to be a part of that, contact Mike Greenwell Fishing.
At yahoo.com.
Is it at Yahoo? I didn't know what it is. I didn't want to say
Yahoo.
it.
I remember seeing it last night.
Get it wrong. I'd love to be a part of that. But,
All right.
It's the work weekend, so we don't have that much vacation left because we've already got stuff scheduled out.
See, Miss D put it
I've
in the
got some
chat.
vacation, but Telly doesn't.
Thank you, Miss D.
Well, Telly just changed my mind. Maybe we will get in it. Probably a Saturday, so we'd have to work Friday and Sunday. Stupid. We'll give it some thought. Then we just got to find a first responder.
Don't forget, you all next week.
Don't talk to him.
What's up, Dan? Don't forget this. Not that I don't know. There might be a lot of pleasure boaters out this weekend. Some people took the whole week off
Oh,
because
they'll be out in force.
this weekend's coming up. It's 4th of July weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised during that King of the Tennessee tournament, since it's at night, that there's not going to be a lot of fireworks going off everywhere around the lake.
Yep,
We've
that
already
time
been
of year.
around our house.
Sorry, you walked away from it. Kill gun.
Yeah, the cool thing about where we live is you can see the Lancaster fireworks. You can go right out back and sit in the field and watch them. Me and Curtis do it every year.
Last year we watched
Yeah,
on bar.
last year we were on Watts Bar. Oh, a great fireworks show.
I'm surprised how good this headset thing works.
They sure do. And I know that they can get whiskey for 10 cents. They're not going to pay 24. But you charge? You know it is. It's cheap as that. I couldn't cut the piece of nickel business. Well, maybe more like it. You'll probably charge quarter tomorrow. You know what? Good evening, Jimmy. Maybe it's good for you. Mr. Hoffman?
I think didn't Mike Greenwell take Jody's spot since Jody can't finish for this weekend?
What on the Tennessee thing? That's Greenwell. Is Greenwell actually going down there?
I thought I heard him say that last night on TSW.
Oh, I went to sleep after the bait shop. I was tired.
My guess is it'll be sooner. Once you're here, just exactly what it is.
I'm still trying to decide where Tilly and I are going to be fishing Saturday evening.
Please, you are
I can tell you we're going to be fishing in the water.
Well, I mean, we love the gorge, and we always catch most of our biggest fish at the gorge. Hang on, yes, Greenwell took my spot. He's fishing below the Kentucky Dam. Oh, okay, that wouldn't be too far for him, actually. Very fancy,
Awesome.
I'm curious to see how well he does there because, well, I mean, for me, it only does 4 hours. 6 hours down there to Chick, but he's got a good chance at some good fish there, though. Especially if he gets up by the dam and bumps it. As long as they're moving water. Hadn't been all that much rain in this area, so what I was told, things changed. It makes perfect sense, Jody. I mean, it is the Tennessee River, and it's the closest place for him to go and be on the Tennessee River. I imagine it probably only take him a couple hours to get there.
Morning, J Dog.
Maybe not even that.
Hey, Northview, how are you?
Morning, J-Dog. Morning, Jody.
Jay Puppy.
I ain't seen him on there. I assume he's back there creeping.
He's back there creeping.
I assume he is. That's why I said hi.
Yeah, he looks like a creeper.
The Pickle Park creeper.
Pickle Park creeper. That's perfect.
Yep, you just got your Kentucky wave. I guarantee it.
And I'm sure I'm going to get some text about that one. I got to be careful. He's good at Photoshop.
Oh yeah, the original Wombo maker.
Yeah, he's good at it. Oh crap! I gotta go get some smokes today. Are you kidding me? Shit. Maybe I bought some. I'll go out in the car and see. You guys got any more?
330 miles to go.
How many?
331.
Nice.
5 hours and 36 minutes.
What do you do, Jody?
Hmm?
Sad bait's hard to get right now. Make sure you have a backup plan. You can't catch them.
Well, we're gonna go after some bluegill. I don't think we'll have a problem finding bluegill. And I've got what I say. No, I didn't put that. 28 or 30 skipjack I've got bringing with us. So
Should be all right. But thank you for the heads up.
appreciate it. I was hearing that people are catching skipjack at the Watts Bar Dam in the evenings, but they're not there in force. But we're not going to have time to run over the Watts Bar and try to catch the bait, at least not before the tournament. We're going to be relying on the skipjack we're bringing and the bluegill we catch down there.
At least you got a plan. That's all that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a plan. If that plan doesn't work out, then we've got skipjack.
Yep. And if the
And
skip
that's
doesn't
it.
work out, there ain't no plan C.
That's right. I mean, we always have chicken with us, but I don't rely
Yeah,
on the chicken for
that's
big
plan.
fish. I don't rely on chicken.
That's Plan C, chicken.
We've caught
You
big
don't
fish
see
on chicken, but
Chicken.
we have
I'll chicken.
we have caught good fish on chicken, but
Yep.
that's not our go-to for big fish.
Yep. I like them. I'll never criticize it because I've seen people catching fish on it, so I don't know any better.
Telly 70 came on a piece of chicken.
The bad part is I always forget about it when I go fishing. I go right by a Walmart and think, man, oh, I got some freaking night crawlers. Did that? You know what I mean? And because I didn't go fishing.
Pretty sure we've caught a few 30s on chicken too. But
Morning,
Morning,
Dustin.
Dustin.
there he is. There's
I
the one
always
Telly's
forget
mad
about
at it.
it. I drive right past it when I'm going fishing. And I got just night crawlers.
I told him you were still upset with him because he didn't pick us for his team.
I mean, make somebody feel some kind of way about that.
Yep. I thought we were friends.
Us too.
Mhm.
They got together against me like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, even though he turned us down to go fishing so he could go fishing with somebody else.
Yeah, yep. That's when the fish are hitting. That's when you find out who the true friends are. If you ain't with them, you ain't the true friend. Hey, Dustin, how you feeling, by the way, buddy?
Jody says I got 19 last night. I can't hardly read that.
Says, I got 19 last night. Me and James fished hard for 3 hours just to get the hook.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of people there who never caught it.
3 hours and 19 skipjack. That's hard work.
We know, Dustin.
Don't
Oh, brother, cool. I
make him
haven't
feel okay about
asked you in a while, so I thought I would. Oh man.
it. 100% Dustin's fault. There's a deer.
It takes me the first day that Dad goes to rest, but just to catch up and rest for a little bit because I'm wore out right now. Well, that I had a hard week anyway with the school and the stress of getting my classes done in time. But I'm good
So this
till
the
26, which I'll be 62 then. If I don't want to do it next time, I can just say screw it, I'm done. But I'm not going to do
place
that. I'm
the
sorry.
place Telly and I are staying is actually a bait shop, a tackle shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got I think 3 rooms in there. They rent out
It's pretty nice, actually.
That's
right outside
cool.
Chester Cross Campground.
Really? That's cool.
Yep.
Justin said, "Don't be like Chad."
Morning, Rowdy.
I saw Lance come in. Good morning, Lance.
Yeah.
Morning,
Yeah,
morning.
I got to mow today. There's just no way I can't. It's
So when
not
you get done,
hot.
go down to my house and mow mine.
Yeah, buddy, I got you covered.
I got a zero turn. You can just jump on there and go.
Oh, well, I got no problem with that then. I got a 30-inch cut deck with 2 acres to mow, and 1.8 acres of it is grass.
Well, we've probably
It
got a
takes,
total of 3.5 to 4 acres to mow.
Sounds like you guys need some goats.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I should get a bigger mower, but I literally, it ain't a couple years. It's 2 years old this year, I think. And by God, I bought it right before we moved here. I didn't know we was moving when I bought it. And it's new. I'm going to use the darn thing till it's wore out. So I'll just keep spending my day, the whole day. It's like I got anything else to do, you know.
Does it got a Red Bull holder on it?
No, it has a cup holder, and I finally found a drinking bottle that'll sit in the thing and not fall out, because it's nice, a really chintzy bottle holder thing that only my drinking bottle that I drink water out of will fit in it. Anything else will just fall out.
Well,
Now, if I had my garage set up like my old garage used to be, then I'd have all my tools and everything set up, and I could probably make me a sleeve or something to go in there that would hold, a regular cup or a can, right? But since I don't have a path in the garage, I'm not going to be doing any fabricating. So I don't know.
I wanted to have a nice fresh carp to bring down here with us, but it didn't work out.
Ooh, that would have been nice. They ain't got none of them Asian carp down there, do they?
I don't think I've never heard anybody talk about Asian carp on the Tennessee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because then you could run your boat down there and have your big net and just snag one out of the air.
We've been lots of places and I've never seen that happen. I know it
Really?
does happen, but it's
Yeah.
never happened with us.
Nope, it hasn't.
Huh? That's interesting.
We were even down there on the Ohio one time, and we had hundreds of them around us. You could see them right under the surface.
Huh?
They were all just sitting still.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out.
Maybe they do something special to make them do that. Then I'm like,
Well, that's the RPMs on the motor. It's a certain vibration that motor puts off and makes them jump.
that's it. Then you got to know the right frequency, so to speak.
I've been smacked by a catfish. I don't want to be hit by an Asian carp.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Yeah, it can be dangerous.
Yeah. Like smoke.
We've got a couple of our friends that live around us. They've got airboats, and they go down on the East Fork of the White River a lot on their airboats. They've had them so bad where they've jumped through those airboats got those big props on the back of them, airplane props.
Yeah.
And they've had them jump through their props and just destroy or cover their boat in
Oh, I'll bet.
cork.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I'll bet. Oh, you say that's what you say? Is that the West Fork of the White River?
East Fork,
East Fork,
just
yeah.
now, just between Columbus and Seymour.
Okay, yeah. I know. I used to when I would come home from Shacklemack fishing. I would sometimes take the back way and take 67 up to Indy there along the river, and I always seen people fishing, in that stretch through there.
Yeah.
Mike, what's Mike?
Marilla says that sounds like a good way to create a chum slick.
Yeah.
I told them one time, I was like, you guys are ever down there and they jump in your boat, call me and I'll come get them.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Matter of fact, we're crossing the East Fork of the White River right now. Looks
I,
good for flathead
I'm
down through there
I'm
too.
pretty sure they're in Lake Michigan already, even though they've done a real good job to keep them out. But I'll bet money something's got through there. That's horrible too if they are.
Lance said they used to wear hard hats
Yeah, see
going down
that?
the Trinity River in Texas.
I could actually see you doing that, or a dirt bike helmet with goggles on.
My work phone's at home.
My freaking work phone's going off.
Mine's at home and off.
That should have been turned off last night.
I should have
This
been
isn't
left
even
at
my
home.
schedule. This isn't even a scheduled day to work.
Mine was shut off the moment we got home.
Yep.
I don't ever shut mine off, but I leave it
Yeah.
in a particular spot
Yeah.
when I'm not working.
Yeah.
I don't check it when I'm not working.
I'll be like, man, I was fishing. That must have been in the truck. I went down with somebody.
I'm not working. I don't worry about it. Not my day to work. Leave me alone.
Hey, Terry B, morning, buddy.
Terry B,
I'm not even a supervisor and I get phone calls.
if I do answer my work phone on an off day, I get overtime for it. That's for sure.
Oh, heck yeah.
For answering it or for going in?
No, for answering it.
Cool.
I don't work for free.
When I worked at the cable company and we'd be on call, anytime you got called out, you got paid a minimum of 2 hours. So if I got called out and it took me 30 minutes to fix whatever it was, I got paid for 2 hours.
Well, we've got a 3 hour show up. If you do have to go in, they pay you a minimum of 3 hours. But if I answer called, I just get paid for the time I spend on the phone.
Yeah.
I usually round it to the nearest hour.
Yeah.
Marilla says I work for free a lot.
Yeah, Mike, I done that one time. I took a salary job, and I realized my mistake afterwards.
Oh, we're not going to go far enough to get to Buc-ee's. 329 miles to Buc-ee's, and we got 318 to our room.
Oh, man.
That's a shame.
Morning, Blue.
I wanted beaver nuggets. Morning, Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou.
Morning, Lance. Morning, Marilla. Terry B.
Morning again, Uncle Lou.
What they have to do that was closer.
Well, they are. They're building that one down here in Kentucky. We'll drive by it.
I seen that railroad bridge Lou, there you sent me the pictures of. I seen it on news headline or whatever on Yahoo last night.
Morning, Missy.
Our phone is going nuts.
Hi, Chadwick. I know you're listening. Hi, Dee. How are you today?
Didn't she do just a wonderful job on the bait shop last night?
Yes, she did.
I hope Chad took notes.
Yeah, I hope he did too.
I like it. Everybody's sitting outside.
You know, he messed up. He messed up the mouse for her last night. He made sure the mouse wasn't working properly.
Got you
He
locked.
tried sabotaging.
It's okay. Just go around it. I got the sliding door open, and the cat's sitting in the door, and the little guy's out on the porch. Look at me. Can you move him so I can come in? I'm like, nope, nope. All the time you chase that cat, it's time for his revenge. I thought yesterday was Friday for some reason, so now I'm gonna be messed up all for the whole weekend. You know, it's time that you need to go fishing when you have a dream about fishing. Which we'll see what the weather does this afternoon. I'll either go this evening or I'll go in the morning, one of the two.
Must be pretty mild today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. That's
Here,
why. Yeah,
here anyway.
they're gonna be the days to go, aren't they?
Yep.
I think we got rain tomorrow. Tomorrow
Just
evening.
scattered up north.
Yeah.
I'm Lafayette.
Yeah, I say I look at the radar. I didn't see anything, so I'm just waiting for the dew to dry up a little bit. Yesterday's dew was bad, man. It was like it rained almost. What's the matter, little guy? You can't get in that door, huh? Max got you blocked out, huh? Damn, I hate when that happens. Just come on in. He won't bother you, I promise. Come here, man. He's in that. Yeah. You got that dog trapped, didn't you? See, I was keeping his butt outside. Yes, I was. Well, you poor thing said you was trapped. Oh, you wrapped around the lawn chair. Oh, man, that's what I did. Hold on. Little guy. Provide new plan so you can't get around that darn chair and table. I gotta have a chair and table out on my deck, man. You gotta stay
Oh,
on
look, Dee finally said hi to me. Oh no, she's saying hi to Chris.
it. Hey, morning, Chris.
Morning, Chris. Morning, Terry B. I'll be back. I'm gonna go unload these tires.
Oh goodness.
Oh, now she said hi to me.
I had a email last night wanting a bid on 6 appraisals. And I just don't think I can do 6. Oh, what do they call it? Mass. I just don't think I can do a mass order right now. I
Hi,
could do it,
Dee.
but I couldn't guarantee them when I'd get them to them. So I just told them I couldn't do it right now.
She said some of us have to work.
I'm sorry, D. They're making you feel bad now, ain't they? Rubbing it in.
Hey, we're not on vacation yet. This is our normal day off.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's their
Day off.
weekend. Yep.
Matter of fact, we're technically not on vacation at all because next week is shutdown week.
Oh, is it? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're not shutting down, but nobody else asked for it off, so we took it, and now we got
free vacation.
it's free vacation.
Oh yeah.
We still get paid every single day.
Yeah, we get paid not just the days we're scheduled to work, we get paid
Oh,
every
really?
day next week.
That's cool. And it don't cost you no vacation time?
Nope.
Nope.
Heck yeah. You kidding me?
Right.
Yeah, how in the
So
heck
why
does
not?
something like
So
that
why
get
not take
passed?
it?
Yeah. How in the heck does that get past them?
Because people want to work, so they get double and a half.
Which is nice too. The money's
I
great,
was
but
gonna say,
I'd
yeah,
rather be off.
I might have to work also.
So, like next week, we would, if we weren't going to Tennessee, we would work Wednesday, Thursday next week.
Monday, Tuesday,
Or, I'm sorry,
Friday.
no, Monday, Tuesday, Friday next week. So we would get double and a half for 12 hours Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, but Wednesday, Thursday, we would get straight time for 8 hours.
And then anything over 8.
No, I mean, our 12 hours, because it's a shutdown, it's basically a holiday. So we
Okay.
get double and a half the whole 12 hours that we work Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Damn.
And then
Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday are just scheduled days off, but we would still get paid 8 hours pay
we get 16 extra hours.
on top of the double time and a half.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Now you would get paid for your regular time, and then
What?
because you
The
came
days
in to
off.
work, you would still get
Yep.
paid the 2.5. Okay, yeah. Y'all got a union?
No.
Really? Benefits like that, why would you? You know what I mean? Yep.
I mean, it is definitely good money to work those, like the shutdown weeks, because
Yeah.
there's a summer shutdown and then there's a winter shutdown. They do it the week between Christmas and New Year's. They do it too, so it's the same deal, and it's a great time to work because you make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I prefer the free time off more than the
Yep.
money.
Yep. I'm with you. You ain't nobody ever been on their deathbed and said the words, "Boy, I wish I'd have worked more."
Looky, they're chatting.
Dad.
Well, don't just do like half.
Stay away from Tennessee. We're
If you're
closed.
off,
Mom,
Morning, Bobcat.
since stay
Morning,
with
Bob.
Tennessee, Chris, we're closed.
well, Bob.
Oh, it's funny. I love me some Bobcat.
Yes, sir. I am with you on that.
I'm not offended because I know that wasn't meant toward me.
Hey, we're a package deal here.
We are a package deal, but
Yeah.
If they insult me, they're insulting you.
Fishing
they're
with
gonna allow
Bobcat
me
is
in
definitely
Tennessee.
on the bucket list. Yo. Hey,
We met
good
Bob in
morning.
our boat.
How are you, buddy? Morning, Joshua. Good to see you, buddy.
How are you doing?
How are you, man? You doing okay today?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. It's really good to see you. I hadn't seen you since Rustics was live.
Okay, I like Kelly.
That's because I fell Monday.
I couldn't hear you very well, buddy. Get closer to your mic, maybe.
I,
Are you in a bad cell area or something? I think you're roboting on me.
all right, let me go out and come back in.
No worries, buddy. You're all right. You're a good kid. Yeah, he's a good kid, that Joshua. He calls me sir, so he'll.
Then all I got to do is call you sir.
Yeah, that's it. And you're in like Flynn, man.
All right, sir.
So I suppose you want me to bring you a bucket full of bluegill then?
Yeah, take them down there and dump them in the pool pond.
Yep, I got a place, man. There, try that one, buddy.
All right, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, just like you're sitting next to me. Now I can't. Wherever you was just at, you just stand still, 1 foot in the air and your hand up if you have to, because that worked pretty good. Yeah, exactly, Uncle Lou.
Afterwards, comments or
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joshua, that you got such a bad connection today. It happens sometimes. You must have that same internet that Rustic has. You got any instant?
Bob, I can make sure we get you some.
Yeah, I put him in the fish tank and ate all the other fish.
You've obviously not watched the Vinegar video.
No,
Well, you
I
pretty
need to
ain't
watch.
funny.
Need to
done
watch
that.
my
Pretty
Vinegar
funny.
video.
I will. I don't watch
It,
many videos. I
it's a
gotta.
boat cleaning product I came up with.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'll have to watch it then. I
It's new and approved and new.
knew. I need to get the power
You got some
washer
stuff.
out and power wash all the spider webs off the eaves, man. I'm telling you, I forgot what living in the country was like.
Get them down, and they'll be right back up next day.
Bob, that doesn't. I don't know if
Yep.
what Bob said he had some scum, but I got to, if you're putting Daryl in your boat, it doesn't work on people.
Oh, goodness gracious. Man. It looks like the sun's coming out now, so it'll probably start getting more. I don't know. It's not really supposed to be too humid, is it? It's supposed to be nice today.
I'm showing 70 degrees where we're at right now. We're down here around
You know, it's supposed to be
Austin and Crothersville.
low
Yep.
80s today, I think.
There you go. Vinegar and baking soda also helps remove fishy smell from your hands. See, there's a new use for H&H Vinegar.
Fine, you are. You know, uh, I'm sure you guys probably heard, but using salt to wash your hands after you cut onions makes the smell go right away.
Huh.
Yeah, just like table salt. You know what I'm talking about? Just pour a little pile on your hand and turn the water on and wash your hands. Scrub your hands with the salt, and the onion smell goes right away. It's amazing. Mhm.
I bought some buckets. I did not like to buy them.
Yeah, dog. I don't get many in the house until it gets cold, but right now my entire soffits are full of spider webs,
You
and
know, go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy.
that's all right. One builds a web right at the corner of the sliding door, and I always forget about it. I walk out in the morning and it hits me right in the head. And oh, I hate that, man. You, because then you think the spider's still in the web. You know what I'm saying? And you start getting the heebie-jeebies, and you imagine something's crawling on you, and it's not actually doing it. But I guess
Yeah,
if they'll come right back, I ain't gonna bother then.
I was just sitting here thinking. Bobcat said he bought Daryl some buckets, and in the heat of the moment, I'm sure nobody even thought of doing a video about it, really, because it's such a heartbreaking situation when your boat's half sunk. But what a video that could have made if, we could have titled it Boating Essentials. And then Daryl could have been talking about, most important things you need on a boat. And he could have shown about 10 5-gallon buckets. Make sure you got all these 5-gallon buckets on your boat in case this happens, and then show the boat half sunk.
What happened to his boat? I didn't hear this. Like I said, I was in doing school
Well,
all week.
so what happened was they did a bank tournament, but they took their boat out to an island and fished from the bank. They took Daryl's boat out there, and he beached it. Well, he tied it off, and the first thing that happened was all them wake boats and stuff. They actually broke the line. They broke the line that he had tied off, and he had to swim for his boat.
No shit.
And they bring it back and put it in a different spot, and they put it around a lot of broken up concrete. And then they were fishing several hundred yards from the boat. And when they came back, those wake boats had turned his boat around and pushed the back end of it into the concrete and basically knocked loose the intake for his live well. So his boat sat there and sunk all the way up to the steering wheel. And it was on its side, I think.
No shit.
Broke his windshield.
I just seen a news thing about that. I seen it on YouTube, and I think it was it may have even been in Tennessee. I can't remember, but there was a news article about the hazard that those boats are causing.
Oh, they tear up the banks too. They do a lot of erosion.
Yeah,
especially in the lakes.
That's what they were talking about. People were not real happy with them.
Yeah, Bobcat said it had water all the way up the steering wheel.
Believe it or not, I wake surfed in 1983 in Georgia when I was in the service at my schooling. The one kid was from Hawaii and one from California, and the kid from Hawaii had his surfboard shipped out, and we rented a boat and wake surfed behind it with a rope, and I mean, heck, that was what, 83?
They should outlaw it.
50 years ago almost. 40.
Well, I don't know about outlawing them, but they should have, certain areas where they're allowed to do them, and not just, especially like if you go to Monroe, you get those wake boaters out on Monroe, and you can't be out there. It's just horrible. Not fishing anyway. I mean, you cannot fish with those wake boaters out there.
It makes it very dangerous.
Yeah, and like Bobcat said, and I'm sure I'm the last person on earth that would complain about wake surfing because I think it's cool, but no. After this news report I watched, they're going to have to do some kind of regulation or something on those. Because, and the other thing you said is bank erosion. If you got lakefront property and you have a nice sandy beach or something, by the end of the year, you're not going to have a beach no more.
Oh, we've been out there on Monroe before, and they don't care. They'll come by you creating full wake. And I mean, you're talking 4 or 5 foot rollers sometimes when they come by.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
And they'll circle again. It's like, good Lord, they're just creating dangerous situations for other people.
Oh, did you close the door? Okay. Oh, did they, Bobcat? Yeah, and like I said, I think you're going to see some nationwide regulations on them because when the majority is being put in danger for the minority, then you're going to have, the majority is going to win in that situation anyway. And I had never thought about it until, I heard someone talking about it earlier this week. And then what you just told me, and I happened to see that news article. Huh.
See,
I think, buddy, it's nice out.
So I think it was when we were on Lake Wiley. We went way back in Cove. I'm talking like a mile and a half way back into this cove. Way off the main body of the water, you know what I mean? And we were way back up in there dragging baits fishing, and all of a sudden there was 2 or 3 wake boats way back up in that cove doing that crap. I'm like, why in the world do they come back in here and 6 feet of water to do that, you know?
Yep.
just to piss you off.
And that's the other one, you know. Someone was talking about they seen someone doing it and said, well, if they only knew they're only in about 3 feet of water, if he comes off that head first, he's done.
Can't imagine how many of those boats they've destroyed.
Yeah, see, yeah, and until that happened to trophy seekers, I'd have never thought about it, but it makes perfect sense. Or if anything, even if you just had your boat pulled in up on the bank, some of them big rollers come in and fill the back of the boat up with water.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's why, you know, I, I didn't specifically request an automatic bilge in my boat. It just came with it.
Yep.
But I couldn't imagine having a boat that did not have an automatic bilge.
Yeah, yeah. My little plastic boat out there has one, but we put it in. I mean, no, come think of it, it came with it. We replaced the little village thing with the float on it. That's what it was. Yeah, Catfish Dreams, you're probably right. Money talks too. If I'm going to spend 200 grand on a boat, I'm going to be able to live on it. Which that'd be pretty cool to live on a boat, I think.
I couldn't imagine spending the money on a boat like that that doesn't have a freaking rod holder on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's only good for one thing. That's it. That's all it's good
That's
for.
it.
You know, you're better off spending that on a big cabin cruiser, and you can make just as big wake with a cabin cruiser and be able to sleep on it too.
It just seemed weird to me to buy a boat that you're going to purposely fill up with water just
Yeah.
to create a wake.
Yeah. You know, that's a blooming industry right now. Have you ever seen these uh, little gas powered surfboards? They got like chainsaw type motors in them and a little jet pump, like a jet boat,
Yeah.
but it's a surfboard, and you got a little control runs off a tether down to it, man, and they run about 15, 16 mile an hour.
You see, Catfish and Dream says their stereos cost more than his boat.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's a fact, especially
Yeah,
mine.
that's another part that aggravates me, y'all. I mean, you can hear them things coming from a mile away, and then they pass you, and you hear them for another mile the other direction.
Yep. And then if you're doing a live, you got to mute it so you
Yep.
don't get a strike. Which I got one of them a while back. I didn't know, and I think there ain't nobody listening to me, and shoot, I got a strike for I forget what it was.
You already had cheeks.
Well, it might have been a news report or something that I put up and they made me take down.
That's right, Bob. I agree. That's what I was saying. That's kind of what I was getting at. You know, you got fishermen out there. You got people that don't want to be around those big wakes, and they're actually out there trying to do something totally different than what they're doing. And I think if they're going to do it, maybe they should just designate areas and say this is the wake boat area. You know?
That's what I was going to say. They're going to end up having to designate areas in lakes for it. Yep, I'll bet you. And then again, half people won't even respect
Exactly.
the tidal zone. Half the people
You know, if
don't
you go to
respect.
Monroe, almost half the lake at Monroe is idle. When you go under that causeway, everything on the east side of Monroe under that causeway is idle zone. And
Really?
that's a big, big part of the lake. But they still come up in there, and people still run on plane, and I mean it's just crazy that they just. And when you go under that causeway, there are giant signs on that says everything from here out is idle zone or no wake,
Huh.
and they still do it.
Yeah, dog. But the ones I'm talking about are super lightweight and pretty high tech. I mean, the older ones, I've seen what you're talking about, but these things here, they're made of, a lot of them are made of carbon fiber, and they're pretty cool, actually. Have you ever seen the surfboards with the hydrofoil thing underneath them that you bounce up and
Yep.
down and it propels you? And that thing will literally surf a wave that's a foot high, and it will take you as long as that wave is going a foot high. It'll take you. You can, I think it'd be great for up on the Great Lakes for when there aren't very big days. But those are starting to. I mean, I've seen advertisements for them here in the Midwest now. I can remember Laird Hamilton uh, doing it. They were actually the ones who built and kind of pioneered that with a hydro engineer guy or something like that to get the right
Stop.
fin thing on the bottom to make it actually propel you. Okay, Bobcat brother, I'm glad you stopped in to see us. You're on my
We got
bucket list, man.
Have a great day, Bobcat.
8 miles. We're going to be stopping. Tony's kind of hungry, and I'm going to go ahead and top off the fuel. That way I can make it all the way down through Louisville and everything and not have to worry about stopping.
Yep. You think like I do. Scottsburg usually where I stop at.
Well, I think it might be where it might be pretty close to the same spot. There's a Love down here we always stop at.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
19 miles north of Louisville.
Yep.
I think.
I think that's in the Scottsburg area there. Because actually, we used to come down, take Highway 3 down, and I forget what the highway is that takes you over to Scottsburg. But if you're taking a leisure trip and you're not in a hurry, that's the way we used to go.
I'm always in a hurry.
Nubbies, we're headed to Tennessee. I'm not Chris, but I'll answer you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Chad said we can stop and bring him and you breakfast.
Okay. I tell you what, Chad, start holding your breath until we get there.
I'll get that right to you. In fact, I'll overnight it. And I sent a letter, registered mail, certified mail, where they had to sign for it, to Oklahoma 16 days ago, and it's still not there.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Al's right. I don't know what's up with the post office, man. Some really bizarre stuff anymore.
Welcome.
That'd be all right, brother. Have a great day today. Today's Friday. Hope you have the weekend off, man.
Oh, by the way, Chad, I have quite a bit of 80-pound Andy Monster Blue. Got your name all over it, buddy.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay, Nubs, no problem, bro. I'll be here for a little bit. I'm just keeping an eye. When I start seeing the dew dry, I'm out of here. Let's see.
We know, Chad.
Is it dry enough to mow yet, guys? What do you think, Till? Huh? You've been out there, honey. What do you think? Girl,
Oh, okay.
grass out, wet grass, honey. Is it dry enough to mow yet? Hold on, get your got boogie.
Our grass doesn't dry up till about 11 o'clock. Dry enough to mow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man.
Chad said hurry up. He's going lightheaded from holding your breath.
Yeah, go as fast as I can, buddy.
I'm thinking that too, because the dew's been real heavy for some reason the last 2 days, to the point that the windows in the car were all covered in dew. Yesterday it was real foggy in the morning when I got up.
There's the Henryville exit. They got Henryville was famous a few years ago for the big tornadoes that went through.
Yep, yep, it sure was, right? Yep, I know exactly where you're at. It sure was. Been, what, 10 or 15 years ago, I'd say. Yeah, they got nailed bad with a tornado. And
I
you
think
can,
it almost destroyed that whole town, if I remember right.
yeah, it did. Very, very, yeah, you're exactly right. And I hate when you see a woods and all the tops of the trees have been twisted around and bent down and broke off.
Hmm. Probably trying to get air or something.
Oh no, Tilly! What'd she give you, Tilly? A piece of cheesecake? Y'all ain't spoiled. No, you're gonna weigh 1,000,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Grandma used to feed Tilly graham crackers. Now Mom's feeding her pieces of cheesecake. I can't win.
Our girl will eat animal crackers.
Our dogs will eat anything if you give them to them.
Yeah, believe me, they get everything from cheese to
But
leftover lasagna. It don't
it's
matter.
funny though, because if Telly starts popping popcorn, they go nuts.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yes.
my lord.
They'll be whining and begging, like, hurry up, hurry up.
That's cool. I never even thought about popcorn. Yep, you're right. Well, mine are so
What are you
spoiled
doing?
now. Every time I let them out, when they come in, they walk over and sit down by the kitchen and just
Oh,
wait.
it's up there on the shelf already.
They're like, dude, you better go in there and get us a treat. We're not moving until you do. And if I try to ignore him, Tilly will sit there and do that little whine whimper thing. The little guy must have been tired because he didn't wake up this morning early neither. He usually wakes me up by 6.
Yeah, we're south, quite a bit south of Scottsburg down here where we're getting ready
Oh,
to
are you?
stop.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
yes.
Because Scottsburg's usually the exit I take to go over to Hardy Lake.
I've seen that sign before. I've never been there. I've always told myself, man, dude, you need to go by and check that out sometime.
It's a nice lake.
And,
Um, me and my dad used to go there a lot, bass fishing.
yeah,
We Telly and I have catfished it. We've caught some decent channel cats out of there.
there's another one over towards Shacamac off of 70. Over there by Brazil. I can't think of the name of it. And for 40 years, I've seen the sign and never pulled off the interstate and went and checked it out.
I know
I
one thing for sure at Hardy, you're not going to do any live stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
There,
ain't all bad.
there ain't no signal down there anywhere on that lake that I've found.
Let me pull up a map, see if I can.
Yeah, but Bugman says fish don't bite when you go live.
I'm pretty sure they stock stripers in Hardy. You can go striper fishing in Hardy. I think they stock.
Oh really? Let's see. 70.
Bugman believes all them superstitions.
It ain't a superstition, it's a fact
What's that?
that the fish quit biting when I go live.
That happens to a lot of us.
Been an awful lot of really good fish caught on live stream. So
It's just for me, is then I reckon. It just drives me nuts. The Liber State Recreation Area, that's it. The Liber State Recreation Area. Kegel Mills Lake.
oh yeah, we've been to Kegel Mills.
Have you?
We went up there and that's where we made our planer board video.
Oh, really? That looks like a pretty long lake with a lot of little fingers sticking out of it.
Yeah.
You guys are
That's the
close to this, right?
one and only time we ever went there.
Yeah, that's a
Better put a
pretty
sign
good
up
sized
there.
lake. Actually, it's narrow.
That planer board video is not even on our channel. It's on Catfish Conference YouTube channel. You've got to be here at least 5 hours. Or he has to be here.
I might have to look at that one on Navionics and see what the bottom looks like on that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get to the next one.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't been down to Checkmark in a long time.
Go get your breakfast.
Jasonville, Indiana. Checkmark State Park. That's when you're getting
Biden economics.
strip mine company there, or
Did you
country
watch
there.
that? You watch that crap last
Go.
night?
I'll be waiting.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Fun.
and the top. Yeah, Northview, that's probably true. Hmm. There we go, pulling in the pilot, going to get some gas.
It's love.
Or love, yeah. Damn, I've been live a little over an hour already. You kidding me? Hmm. I reckon I should get another Red Bull.
Oh,
Hmm. Oh man, I can't wait for my finger to get healed all the way. It's trying. And I don't know if I should keep it covered all the time, or actually, usually in the morning, I take the covering off of it and let it sit out in the air. But like if I go out to mow or whatever, I got to cover it. If I'm going to go outside and do something, I'll put the band-aids on and then I'll wrap it up in gauze and make like a pad where if I happen to hit it, it ain't going to make me scream. Because it'll make you jump. And I am going to have a little bit of some kind of fingernail, it looks like. I don't know what it's going to be or what it's going to look like. But there's a nail bed still there, so I laughed. I showed my friend. He said, "Look, now all three of your fingers are the same size." It's like, wow, they are, aren't they?
yeah.
Hey, Nubby, what do you mean by bait stations? Kill my mic so y'all ain't got to hear the joke. Shit, mom must fell asleep. And go over and see if I can turn that down. Mom must have fell asleep.
Four more to go. Four more to go.
Yeah, dog, there ain't really a scab. It's just, like the raw area where the skin's gone, and then the outside edge is starting to, grow around it and kind of close it in. But there's no scabs to speak of, really. I'll be right back.
That's going to bug me to death.
You guys just going down there for the weekend?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
We'll be down there till we're going to come home Tuesday. What in the world is that? Oh, hell, that's on the inside. I wonder I couldn't get it off.
That's right, Northern View Outdoors. They're just trying to get camera time on your when you're live in Northern View.
Get some good munchies.
Where is John today? I ain't seen him yet.
Yeah, I started a little late today too, though. So, uh,
You might be out on the water already.
he may have had to take his mom somewhere.
Where are you fishing at this weekend? Northern View?
Yeah. Hey, Bullets and Barbecue. All right, man. Good morning. It's good to see you.
What's
Happy
up,
Friday
Bullets
to you.
Barbecue?
Oh, really, Northview? I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to go back and watch your video, bud. But yeah,
It seems like every time Northern View's live on somebody's live, boat's got to come right up on him.
really.
Yep. Every time it seems like. Well, like I say, Northern View, beware of Buckeye Lake this weekend because you know how crazy it gets this time of year there.
Yeah, if I was going anywhere, it wouldn't be to no big lakes or anything. It would be, like we got Summit Lake here, so the Polar Motor only
Well,
reservoir, that kind of place.
well, Buckeye Lake's more of a pleasure lake, and then
Yeah,
you have a lot of bars and stuff that are on the lake, so they'll be having a lot of concerts and
yeah.
parties because of 4th of July and fireworks and everything else. That's why
And then people
I
getting
keep.
drunk and boating back in the dark, wide open.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you guys believe that Shelly went in there and got McDonald's and didn't get me anything?
You know what? Don't even. You told me you didn't want anything.
She
That
did.
don't surprise me.
Man, I'd make her ride in the back of the truck the
She's
rest
just
I'll
she's
ride in the
just
back of
looking
the
out.
truck. Okay.
She's just looking out for your diet, Chris.
My
She just
diet.
don't want you.
I did ask him.
I have lost 23 pounds.
Oh no, no, Northview. Now that's where I draw the line. If they cross my lines, it's on. I'm a nice guy, but I guarantee my 60-pound braid's stronger than anything they're throwing, and I'm going to drag every one of their baits over to my boat and cut the line and throw their bait in the bottom of my boat. I had a little lake over in Anderson I fished, and these guys were trolling, and I pointed to my lines and pointed at them and pointed to my lines, and sure enough, they went over them, and they thought they had a fish because their lines started, and they were jumped up, started reeling. And I finally yelled over him, "Hey, dude, you got my freaking lines, man! Come on!" And I reeled him in. And I cut the dude's bait off and threw it down on the bank by me, like there. I know, dude, you ain't getting it back. To hell with you. You don't have a gunfight. I don't care. I'm done. I hate stupid people. Well, people are so rude these days, man. And something like that, it's just rudeness, is all it is. No respect for the other person's rights, or no respect for their space or whatever, and it just makes me so mad the way people become. That stuff never used to happen, man.
You know what aggravates the crap out of me is like you're driving through Walmart or grocery store parking lot, and then people walk right down the middle of the lane,
Yep, yep,
like there's nobody else in the world but them.
yep. I just went through that the other night, actually. I can't believe you said that.
That's, that's Walmart privileges. You didn't know that?
Yeah. High Cove Lake next Wednesday. Where's that located at, Nubs? Yep, that's about the only way you get away from idiot people if you fish at night. And some people are just not, they're ignorant of what's happening. They're not being facetious or nothing. Some people just don't know, and then you educate them about it, and it's fine. But some of them are like, come on, dude, I pointed at the lines. I showed you my lines were out there. You're trolling, what, 6 feet deep or so? Come on. Where you going? Oh, okay. I see where you're cutting across the parking lot to the tire place.
I'm going to carry extra lead.
I always do that.
Mhm. Hey, Uncle Lou, I won't ever do the overnight thing again. Take my word for that. I'll go by night. I mean, I'll get there about evening time and fish till about midnight or so, and then go home. But that overnight stuff will
It'd be
never happen.
different if I had a boat like J Dog, that pontoon you just got. I mean, it's got a bathroom and everything in it.
We're
The
yeah.
ramp etiquette is even worse.
So you
Oh,
just
boat ramp
pull
etiquette.
out a cot and have a good time.
Yeah, boat ramp. I don't even. Yeah, when I used to work at the marina at the Salamone Reservoir when I was in high school, my junior and senior year, and I didn't work weekends because mom and dad came up. Well, I would always take the boat down to this boat ramp called Mount Etna, and I would sit out there in the lake on Sunday afternoons and watch the boat ramp just for the show. It was hilarious.
Yep, done that over at Allen Creek.
Yeah, just
I watch,
because.
I watch a lot of those videos
Watch
on
them fight.
YouTube.
Oh, they have them on
Watch them
YouTube, do
fight
they?
over there.
Oh yeah, there's no shortage of channels out there that are doing nothing but filming boat ramps.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
There's some really, really big channels out there. That's all they do.
Huh?
Huh, no
Yeah.
kidding.
It's
I can see it
interesting.
because it was always. I mean, it was hilarious.
You taste it first.
I did not. I normally don't.
Exactly,
That's like
Uncle
a
Lou, just
number
for the
one rule.
show. Yep, I would go out there and literally anchor the cabin cruiser and spend Sunday evening watching people sit. I'd be sitting on the back of the cabin cruiser just watching people laughing. The best one I ever seen, a guy pulled a motor home, about a 28, 30-foot motor home, down the boat ramp with the boat trailer and loaded like a small cabin cruiser type boat, not a full blown cabin cruiser, but a pretty good sized one on this trailer. And that ramp at Mount Etna is steep as all get out, and thought he was going to pull that out of there. And he ended up smoking the transmission, and they had to hook two 4-wheel drive trucks
I think I
onto it.
only got 3 left, but my last stop's in South Webster.
Well, you can enjoy the ride while you're driving.
Yeah.
And I had no idea
Yeah.
what they ended up doing. You know, I mean, I'm sure they pulled him up to the parking lot there, but I don't know what that guy in that motorhome was going to do, because you could see the smoke roll out from underneath it. And when he was backing it down, I'm thinking to myself, that's a really, really bad idea.
People don't want to move that are fishing on the docks for you to tie your boat up either.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when there's clearly signs posted that says no fishing from dock,
Yep.
and
Yep.
they're out there fishing right where you need to tie your boat up.
Yep.
And then when
And,
you come, I don't even say anything to them anymore. I just start pulling up there. I'll pull my boat right up over to their lines, and they look
Yep.
at you like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's a boat dock."
Yeah. It's for me to pull up here so I can go get my trailer and load my boat. Yeah, you're right, Jody. Yeah, exactly. Especially, don't do nothing stupid in front of kids. But the thing about the Sunday afternoon, it always seemed like most of the people would be drunk at the boat ramp. Back then, when things aren't like they are now, but back then, drinking and boating went hand in hand.
It still happens.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah. Hmm. I hope I got enough gas to do the whole yard. Otherwise, I got to stop and go get some gas. Well, I got to go anyway, so I'll just take the can with me. I done run down there anyhow.
I can't believe we haven't lost signal yet.
Man, I had a big breaded tenderloin and a lemon shake up yesterday from the concession trailer thing they had set up out in front of the nursing home.
Lemon shake-ups are awesome.
Yes,
I've
they are.
actually been craving. I've been craving a pineapple whip.
Ooh, those are good too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those. I think
And,
that's like an Indiana thing.
yep. And this lady made this lemon shake up in the big round glass or plastic tub thing, So what I done, I just put it in the seat and piled stuff around it so it wouldn't fall until I got home. And then I poured it in another cup, a plastic cup, and then poured some of the lemon back in and took my spoon and stirred all the sugar in the bottom up and poured it in. It's like, oh man, it should be legal.
That's amazing.
Yep. I used to make my own. I haven't done it in years, but yeah.
Joey's made pineapple whip at home pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, Northview, you're right. But the fact I don't get them very often, I didn't care how much they charged me. When I seen the lemon shake up sign, I was like, I'm having one of them today. I don't care if it's $15. I'm having a lemon shake up today. And the tenderloin actually was pretty decent. It wasn't as big as I figured it would be. They used to be they're twice as big as the bun, and they kind of skimped up on those everywhere. Mm. And it just I can remember you used to be able to go to restaurants or bars, restaurants around here, and you'd get them breaded tenderloins, and they'd be about as big around as a pancake, if not bigger. Where I would always trim around the bun and put that to the side and take it home to make sandwiches with the next day.
You can get 3 regular size sandwiches out of the one at Edinburgh Diner.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
they're monster big.
They got
Monster.
good fried catfish too.
I have to stop there. Edinburgh
They,
Diner.
they actually they put it in that, if you get like if you get it to go, when they put it in the container, the tenderloin's hanging out of the
Oh,
container,
so
but it can't fit it in there.
nice. Uh, and since I haven't been to a bar in years, so I haven't. That's probably why the only there's a gas station in Matthews, Indiana, where we have a dirt bike race every fall that used to have awesome, awesome tenderloins, and they would be about a half inch to 3/4 of an inch thick too. The meat itself, not counting the
Yep.
breading, and it's got a new owner or something because they're definitely not the same anymore.
I guarantee you those tenderloins at Edinburgh Diner, they're as big as the steering wheel in your car.
No shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're good.
Packed like idiots. I don't think I've been fishing on a big lake like that in years because we always just go to little lake, little trolling motor type of, state park lakes at Mac and places like that.
You don't have the pleasure boater problem at those lakes.
No, you don't at all. And actually, that one I went to with Curtis and Eric, that one there, it's the
Nine
biggest motor
horse.
you can have on it's a 9 horse motor, which was pretty
Yep.
cool. You know what I mean? You don't have a problem there neither.
I went to Hoover once.
It looked like a good bluegill lake to me, man.
I drove over there once and fished with Roger and Skip
Yeah.
and froze my butt off.
We were in the middle section or whatever, and like I said, from what I've seen, that place looks like a great bluegill lake.
I think we caught 3 fish that day, three to five. I don't think it was more than five.
Mm.
7 public boat ramps on their leg 4th of July weekend. You can't park within a quarter to a half mile unless you're there by 8 o'clock in the morning.
And then every one of them represent a boat out on the lake. Yeah, no doubt.
Jody's seen people run jet skis up to date. That's crazy.
Yep, just like voting and driver's license, you ain't got to take a test to own one. Or motorcycles, even though sell them to anybody. Hey, y'all, watch this.
Well, we're getting ready to start the worst part of this drive,
Yep.
going
Well,
through Louisville.
yep. That's the worst part of it, all the way down to Tennessee.
These roads are so bad.
Yep.
Not worse than Louisiana.
Not as bad as Louisiana, but they're pretty darn close.
Yep. And then they charge you to cross the bridge each way, which I forgot all about the charge for crossing the bridge. And I get this thing in the mail, and I'm like, "What the heck is this?" And I went to CatCon a couple of years back, and I opened it up, and it was, I forget how much, $6 or $8, something like that. And then it dawned on me what it was crossing the bridge, because it said toll. I ain't been on a toll road in forever. And
But
then,
what's aggravating with me is I've got the transponder in my truck.
oh really?
But when I pull the boat, I still get one of those letters in the mail because transponder is just for my truck, not for the truck and the boat.
Oh, you're kidding
It
me.
depends on what picture the camera takes, either the truck or the boat.
Yeah, that's happened before too.
Yep.
Before we had the transponder, go in there to pay the bill and type in my truck plate number, and it won't come up because it took a picture of the boat plate.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because you're putting the wrong plate in, no doubt. And that's just minor technology they have for surveillance. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
I know they're using a lot
I
of
didn't even look at the river.
in the airports. Almost every airport you go to, I was listening to a thing about it. They take a picture of your face and it's put in the facial recognition database, worldwide database. Even if you're just walking through the airport.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. I guess they have a kiosk or something too that you can go up and it takes your picture and you can, say yes, please. It's okay to put me in the database or whatever. And they use the guys to make you go through the security checks and stuff faster if you're in the database, kind of thing. It also lets them know where you live and everything else, so they can find you
We
easier.
need to stop Steve Brand.
Right on.
I'm going to bring that carpet. I forgot.
The Iowa Great Lakes. Never heard of it. Hmm. Hey, Chris. Morning, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I was talking to Chris him. I should have. I forget. Yeah, and you're like me, man. I just hit that lane right there when I'm going through Louisville, and I don't change lanes. I don't do nothing. I just drive my pace. You all go around me. I don't give a shit.
It doesn't matter what lane you get in; these roads are so bad.
Oh yeah,
And if
yeah,
you try to do, if you go any faster than 55, you're just going to you're risking. I mean, I've seen my boat come off the ground before coming down through here.
yep, yep. But like they say, the faster you go, the less you feel it.
Yeah, I don't think your equipment thinks that.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we were having a meeting at the cable company one time with the general manager, and this guy was an old Texan dude, hard ass guy, hardest boss I ever had, but the most fair boss I ever had. But this big redhead kid drove a van with a bucket on it. And he was a technician, and they were redoing the road run in front of the cable office, right? But before they redone it, they cut the road in sections and run new, lines over to each house for the sewer. And then they, concrete them. They were going to film. So it was like little speed bumps all the way down through there. And the kid made that comment. He said, "Yeah, the faster you go, you just don't feel them though." This general manager didn't have a sense of humor of any kind, neither. I mean, he was a hard ass. And he was like, well, maybe we ought to put you in one of them little pickup trucks with 2 ladders on it and let you work out of that then. They cost less than that bucket truck you're in. So I've never forgot that saying. Yeah, the faster you go, the less you feel them. That's cool, Jody. Introduce some new people to fishing. And someone asked you if you was fishing the Tennessee tournament. Oh yeah, Uncle Lou did. Jody. Jimmy Geiger, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, that's all right, Jody. You're doing the right thing. Especially with the grandbaby you don't get to see every day. Because believe me, before you know it, they'll be getting a driver's license. My oldest grandson is. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He ain't 16. And sure enough, he's taller than me now, which is just, where does the time go?
That don't mean anything.
Yeah,
You
that's
ain't
true.
very tall.
No, me and Chris both have that deficiency,
I
but
said that about Indiana people.
it comes in handy sometimes.
Mike Greenwell ain't that tall either.
Bobcat's shorter than all of
Oh, is he really?
them.
I didn't notice that.
Not by much.
Not by much.
Hey, an
But
inch
when
is
you're
a
as
lot.
short as I am, not by much is a lot. If I can see over their eyes, I'm happy. You kidding me? I'm taller. And
An
it
inch is
don't.
a lot. Don't you forget that.
That's right. It don't happen very often. And I'll smack you for knowing the difference. Today's gonna be a mowing day. It'll be a pretty much all day thing, I'm guessing. Mowing and maybe trimming with the little mower. And the weeds growed up out there around the fire pit. I gotta
Morning, Jimmy.
them up. I need me a trailer, one of them little trailers to pull behind my lawnmower, but it's got to be a really small one because my lawnmower's small. Think Forrest Gump lawnmower.
There goes my work phone again. That's all Teams messages is what I do.
Morning meeting.
They got to have a meeting to decide when they're going to have their meeting.
Yeah.
Why not just have the meeting when you're having the meeting to decide when you're going
Because
to
I'm
have
not,
the meeting?
hey, I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. I have actually seen them schedule meetings to decide when they can have a meeting about something.
Yeah.
There are people that work there that's all they do every day, all day long. They go from meeting to meeting to meeting. I'm like, how do you do work?
Right.
And they're probably making 250 grand a year. I think we might have lost them. I don't hear nobody.
I don't either.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
it got so quiet, I thought maybe we got kicked out.
Well, I don't have I have an earpiece now, so you don't hear all the road noise and
Well, we don't, and
everything's
we've got it
jacking
on.
and rattling.
I've got it on chat, so I can't see the panel.
Yeah, that's what I had it on too. But where the sun's coming in, I can't really see the chat.
I can't see the chat because I'm blind.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I mean, I'm only partially blind.
Well, that's my old man eyes. I can, I just can't read it. I can see it, I just can't read it. Anything past my phone, I see just fine.
So you're farsighted.
I just need reading glasses.
I think Buggy's talking to Mom. That's why he's muted, I think.
That's probably why we thought we were disconnected then.
Yep, that's why it's so quiet.
That makes sense.
$257 miles to go.
29.
You a race?
Right?
I'll win. I'm about to get on the highway. I only got 3 more stops, and I done told him don't even think about trying to send me on an in town when I get back either. Not going to happen. Why is Bugman in the chat? Mr. Murillo, I hope you're doing all right with the floods. I don't know how far they are away from you.
I thought I saw Uncle Lou said something earlier about the water was receding.
Yeah. Bad. It basically washed out that little town.
Wow.
He always says, if you come to Iowa, you'll never want to leave. I seriously doubt that.
Well, everything I know about Iowa, it's either so hot you're melting or you're freezing to death. There's no in between.
I was gonna say.
But I'm saying, I think I'd rather just stay where I'm at. But I can deal with the cold a lot better than I can the hot. That might just because I'm fat. I got a lot of insulation. I can use that in the wintertime.
For 65 to 72 year round.
You want to move to Tennessee. It's like
Yep.
95 degrees there.
Okay.
Anywhere from 60 to 75, 78. That's good weather to me.
It's nowhere near as hot as where Nanny and Rustic are.
And why are you in chat?
Just putting a little laundry in.
Oh, he's mowing the lawn. Is that what he's doing?
Laundry.
Laundry.
Oh.
Might want to turn up your bell tones.
It is a little harder here when I'm going 70 mile an hour. Road noise.
'65 where Becky's at, 78 where we're at.
78 degrees. You know, I don't even think we can check in till like 4.
Like our red Walmart. And
Go catch some bluegill.
We could. We don't have the tent and everything loaded up in the boat like we normally would, so worst case scenario, we could go ahead and get on the water somewhere, fish for a little bit when we check in
for bait.
for bait.
Yep. Fresh bait's the best bait. The
Oh,
bloodier the better.
elbow. Yeah, a lot of times I talk sweet to them, Chris, and they let me get in a little early. It's on the presentation. And then sometimes you get the prick that was like, nope, we'll see you back here at 4. Okay. I'll go sit in your parking lot and scare people then. I mean,
People watching, Buggy. Oh,
that's
people watching.
people watching. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to people watch. I'm going to creep your people out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if we come there, we won't never leave. Remember, we'll be there. I'm moving in next door and inviting them all come over and hang out with me every weekend. And your wife will kill you for telling us to come to Iowa. Oh, I got to pull this blind. It's getting hot now. I probably better get out and get the mowing here before long, I reckon. What time is it? Let's see. I forgot I slept in today. Let's see what time we go. Oh, hell, it's 9 o'clock. I guess I'm outside. Oh, that's a good one. Yep, my water glass is clean, so I don't know. 29 people. I hate to shut this down at 9 with all you people here chatting, but I don't really see my alternative.
Do you, Buggy?
Do me. That's scary. Yeah, if only I could. You can guarantee I'd be gone. Nobody ever see me again. The best zinger on the debate last night is Biden said something and he kind of mumbled, and they asked Trump if he wanted to respond to it, and Trump was, I have no idea what he said, or I would.
Right.
I think that happened a couple of times last night.
Yeah, but I don't remember him saying that one time. He may have said it more. I wasn't paying super close attention, but I just died laughing. If I had any idea what he said, I would. And I'm telling you, it wasn't 10 minutes after that debate was over. The DNC people were already online talking about replacing him.
Yep.
So look for someone, some businessman more than likely. Because if they can't throw Newsom in there, he's got too much baggage. And then they got to try to fight fire with fire and get a business person in there.
Well, I just thought it was funny when they were talking about going golfing. I'm like, he's talking
Yeah.
about carrying his own bags. I'm like, you can barely walk up steps.
Yeah.
How are you going to carry your own bag?
Oh yeah, his family needs arrested for elderly abuse. That's what it is, man. I'm telling you. Anyone else would put their family member in a position like that would go to jail for abusing the elderly. My buddy that owns the house with the bluegill lake on it, he's had the groundhogs start digging underneath his garage, the pole building or whatever. So he set some traps for him, like muskrat type traps or something, because he's old school. He don't care about the humane thing. He's shooting them anyway. I just got a text from him. He said, I had a groundhog get away with 2 traps and the rebar. So he can't be far away. And if I find him, I'm killing him on the spot. Oh, goodness. He's not real politically correct. But he won't let you hunt deer on his property. He's got pictures of deer all over the front, out around the pond and stuff. You ain't allowed to kill nothing. But you can kill groundhogs digging underneath that pole building, I guarantee it. And I just typed back to him is, you best be careful. He's a badass.
Somebody going fishing.
Somebody passed you in the boat, man. You ain't gonna let that guy pass you. Speed up. I'm kidding. This coming from the slowest driver on the planet.
You know, that was GPS us. I can't do over the speed limit.
No, I was talking to Chris. He had a truck passing him pulling a bass boat.
Oh, I set my cruise at 65, and that's it.
I'm with you, dude. I am so with you on that. I get in my lane, set my
What
cruise
is he, right in front of
below
me
the
or something?
speed
Because
limit,
I just had somebody
so I
pass
don't
me
have
with a
to pass
tracker.
nobody. I set it below the speed limit, about 2 miles an hour, 1 or 2 miles an hour, and then I can sit there and cruise, and I don't ever have to change lanes and pass no one.
If I'm not pulling the boat, I'll set it at 80. But when I'm pulling the boat, I set it at 65. That's where the best gas mileage comes. 60 to 65 when I get my best gas mileage.
We'll see how bad he is when I got 2 guns and extra ammo. I'm gonna tell him, eyesight going, is it? I might go catch some bluegill and pick up some fresh bluegill or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you always could make the neighbors mad. Cut the grass at night. Hook a flashlight up to the lawnmower.
Oh no, my neighbor next door won't care. They're out there running around on their little miniature Chinese 4-wheeler at 11 o'clock at night. They don't care, and it ain't got a light on it. Hell, they was running up and down the road last night.
My old Kentucky Home State Park.
Yeah, yeah. I always wonder what that is. See, there's so many places I never been, never seen, never actually stopped at, and one of these days I'm just going to take off on a road trip, and like that right there, that state park, I'm just going to exit, go up, check it out, see what it looks like. If I want to stay, I'm going to stay. If not, I'm going to take off again.
Are you, are you going to go buy the dinosaurs?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So what about the used cow sign? You ever seen that one on 65?
used used cow.
Yep, there's a sign that's on the east side of the road. I can't remember exactly where it's at. It's just like a hand painted sign, and it says used cows for sale, something like that. It's been a
No,
long
I
time.
don't,
It may not be there anymore. I don't know, but it used to be. And I'm
I
like
don't
you.
remember
What
seeing
the
that.
hell is a used cow?
Right?
I thought about calling it just to find out what one was. When he said the thing about the extra ammo, I said, "What eyesight going is it?" And he said, "It don't matter. One of the guns is a shotgun. We'll see who gets to stay here." Oh goodness. He's got a pretty big stand of pine trees around there, and they've got that whatever it was that makes all the needles and stuff turn brown and kill them, and it's working its way, and there's nothing you can do about it now. It's in there, and it's a shame because it's going to kill a lot of nice trees. I told him I'd come and cut them all down and build me a cabin on the other side of the lake. And he said he didn't want to look at me that often, so no.
That's a pretty view right there.
Yeah, it is. I love it, man. I would live down there if I could.
The views just keep getting better from here.
Yeah, they do. Fact. Yep. I like 65 better than I do 75. But I did go down to a dirt bike race in Florida one time and past Atlanta on 75. You start getting into the boiled peanuts and the world's biggest alligator and all that stuff. And I was going down by myself, and I left early, and I stopped at every one of them because for years I drove past all them and never stopped. Them tourist trap things. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop at every one of them this time. And it
World
was,
peanuts are nasty.
oh yes, I don't get it, dude. That's something that's so
Yeah,
far beyond me. They are horrible.
It's like somebody else had them in their mouth for a long time, and then you're putting them in your mouth.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I've ever. Well, one of the worst things I've ever eaten.
I had to buy some one time just to see what it was about. You know what I mean? And I
That's what we do.
one of them in my mouth and literally threw the rest of them away. Like, what in the heck is this?
I think we got them in Virginia, didn't we?
We did. We got them in Virginia because they were like, "Oh my god, these are amazing." I was like, "Okay, we'll try them." No,
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't even get the concept of it. You know what I just like,
don't
okay.
get it.
Maybe it's because it's the South and they all lose their teeth and it's the only way they can eat peanuts.
I don't know, but
I can say that. I got family in the mountains of Kentucky, so I can say that if I want to. I got hillbilly blood coursing through these veins, pal. But yeah, I done the same thing, and you're the first ones that I've heard say it out loud. That yeah, those are
They're
wonderful.
nasty.
Yep. Now the big boxes of oranges you can get down there, in Florida and bottom of Georgia, they're awesome. Them great big round ones.
Give me dried out salted peanuts. It's fine.
Yep, I'm with you. Hey, looks like Palmetto Cat just went live. Let's all go over there and invite him. He's fishing.
You fishing?
Yeah,
Is he
right.
fishing?
yeah, he's on his pontoon fishing.
Sounds good to
Nice.
me.
All
Yep.
right, we can do that.
All right, guys, we're going to end this and go over and invade him, and I'm going to go mow grass. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Chris, thank you guys for the view. I don't know why I don't ever remember to put it up on solo. You all got to remind me of stuff like that. You got to realize who you're dealing with over here. I got brain damage.
You ain't awake yet.
Hey, I didn't take you to race, so.
No worries, guys. I'll see everybody later.
Bye.
Later, everybody.
Bye.